Evening skies should be clear tonight here in Miami. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second of 4 between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Ruben Tejada makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Juan Lagares will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. Dobbs takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top two guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike two.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll go to work against the left-hander out of Defiance, Ohio, Jonathan Neese. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Marlins, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play, and they're going to take care of him at first.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Now a ball for Tejada. And now a jump throw against his body. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. Another 1-2 delivery. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Greg Dobbs will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. After 1, no score. Curtis Granderson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, right here. Curtis Granderson.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning. Ike Davis will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First pitch is a fastball that's shot right back up the middle and on into center field for a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Now the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. fastball smashed into the alley in right center, and this will get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Omar Quintanilla will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Yelich is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And I can't quite dig it out at first, so that was almost a sensational play, but the batter will reach anyway.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but it just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
John Neese will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. One for the Mets, courtesy of Kirk Neuenhuis. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Jeff Baker will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Struck him out.
And we'll get in tight here and give you a look at how he grips this curveball. You'll see the wrist action on the finish as he lets this thing go. And that one had some big-time snap to it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Adeiny Echeverria will get his first shot at it here. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Just make it count. Make it count.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Here we go, Marlins. Let's go.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Ruben Tejada is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off with the Mets, shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Right there for strike one. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. And somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Juan Lagares will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this is what you call a belt buster right here. I mean, you can see it's just burying in tight, right around belt high. He just can't get the barrel of the bat through.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a slider is lined toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be down for extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department. Curtis Granderson will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And he takes ball 1. For Murphy, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Yeah, kind of a high chopper. This is a tough play for a shortstop on the move. Winds up beating it out.
Ike Davis will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Rob Brantley makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Soda. Ice cold soda.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a hard-hit ball, but taken in out there at short by Tejada. A rough start to the home third. There's one away.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Kevin Slowey will stand in. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Christian Yelich will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Marcell Ozuna will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Center fielder, Kirk Neuenhuis.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Okay, take your time now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Omar Quintanilla will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Boy, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is. And now the wild pitch is going to make things even tougher, as that'll move 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out.
Here comes the 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes set, now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Jonathan Neese will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Come on, Marlins!
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Ruben Tejada will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Tag applied by Brantley. He is out at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Juan Lagares will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this ball will be chopped foul. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. Oh, and now a little tapper here in front of the mound. They get the force at the plate, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. Daniel Murphy will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Come down now.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Yelich is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Two and two now.
2022, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here it comes. Full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Come on now, get it.
Here we go.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman,
Greg Dobbs will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Hey, Greg.
2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow. He can't believe it out there on the mound. I mean, these last 3 pitches, they have all missed by inches.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches, fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman.
Jeff Baker will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Too high, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Ball 2 now.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Runners going. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Ty Wigginton will dig in. He singled his first time around. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
One and one.
Ball, go.
Two out with the man at first. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Curtis Granderson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you watching the same game up here?
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Ike Davis will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Nail that runner.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Way outside, 1-2. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball.
But that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brad Hand is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Kirk Neuenhuis will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And that misses, 2-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Hitters count 2-0. Now a swing and a double play ball perhaps for Wigginton. Oh, and this goes right past him. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Omar Quintanilla.
Omar Quintanilla will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Three-swinger at the plate.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Dobbs is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. You know, when he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 3-0. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And it's a foul ball. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man's on here, and that'll bring us to this date in baseball history. And on this date in 2003, a 20-year-old Florida outfielder by the name of Miguel Cabrera picks up his very first major league hit. Rob Brantley will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Fouled back. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, nice try.
And so far, he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Reed Johnson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. In the dirt here. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. A swing as he shoots this one over to the right side, and that'll find the big hole over there. It's a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Christian Yelich will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Come on, Marlins!
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Tejada for one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Marcell Ozuna come forward now, and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Full count pitch on its way. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Nieuwenhuis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher set to come on now, as it'll be the effectively wild Carlos Marmol that makes an appearance here. John Neese will bat for himself here with his guys up 3 here in inning number 6.
John Neese.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Stay up, open your eyes. Come on, Marlins.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And I think right there, that's what you might call a statement fastball out of the bullpen. Right down the middle, and he's basically saying, hit it if you can.
Ruben Tejada will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
This is our house. This is our house, baby.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And the pitch. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
Juan Lagares will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Go home, Matt.
Here comes the 1-0. Right back with a fastball, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Greg Dobbs will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Jeff Baker come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Curveball that time, but he's not fooled as it's sent into right field for a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. Now here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. Quintanilla is there, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Daniel Murphy will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Daniel Murphy.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Now the 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. One on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run home run for Curtis Granderson. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Marlins,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Ike Davis will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
Ike
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of ones and twos, but those will add up.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Come on, give him the due. Strike.
Now a slider's hit on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Let's go, Sam.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Strike this guy out.
And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Two. And a swing and a misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Omar Quintanilla will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Travis d'Arnaud will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Easy batter, free swinger.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. One, two. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. Adeiny Echeverria will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Rob Brantley will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Donovan Solano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fouled straight back. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher entering now, and it'll be the very hard-throwing right-hander Henry Rodriguez. David Wright is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 5, David Wright.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Off the plate again, 2-0 now. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Have a nice flight home, man.
And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Ruben Tejada will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Well, for Wright, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Hit on the ground towards first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
Juan Lagares will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And some trouble now in right field. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Daniel Murphy will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, if you're following along with the thought process right here, he just watched the guy chase a pitch way out of the strike zone. So he's thinking, hey, I might as well throw another one out of the strike zone where he can't hit it. Unfortunately for him, he also threw it somewhere where his catcher couldn't catch it.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Curtis Granderson will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
2 out here and a runner at second. And there's ball 2 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead this one 6-0. Kyle Farnsworth will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Christian Yelich will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Christian.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats up Quintanilla. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Center fielder, Marcell.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late. but it needs to start happening soon.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field.
Peanuts here.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He waits, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Quintanilla is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Greg Dobbs will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this will be fouled away. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And no chance to get the recovery play at first. And now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Jeff Baker will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Ball one.
Ooh, he might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Mike Dunn will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ike Davis will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Baseman, Ike Davis.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
Yet, not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Kirk Neuenhuis will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Right there is Wigginton. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Omar Quintanilla.
Omar Quintanilla will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swinging a bouncer out in front. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-0. Ty Wigginton will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far. This becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Adeiny Echeverria will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Granderson is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Rob Brantley will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
You can do it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. ready with the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, the toughest out in any ball game is always the very last one. These guys are still breathing, but it's going to take a few more of these to get back into contention.
Garrett Jones will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Oh, he goes right with this one as it's laced into left center field, and it'll get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jose Valverde will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Number 57, Jose Valverde. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot. Number 1, Chris Young.
Christian Yelich will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Come on, guys, don't throw it.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. The throw to the plate. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Marcell Ozuna will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top 6-2. Good night from Miami.